folks, it's Dane at Jonah Guitars, and this is a guitar that I just had in the shop, and just doing a video, short video, just to show you it was here, explain what I did to it, and then just give you a little sound sample on it. This is a 1930 Gibson parlor-ish size guitar, maybe a little bit bigger than parlor, but looks pretty much that size. I think the bridge has been replaced. I'm not an expert on Gibsons by any means, but may or may not have been. This cellulose or celluloid pickguard has been almost strummed all the way through in places. It has had all kinds of cracks and repairs on the top, and the back has a couple here, but they're not real obvious, but one over in here. I don't know if I can, any up in here. So the sides are the main thing that I've just been through it. Some cracking in here that's been repaired in the past, cracks down here. Cracks here all the way around the guitar basically, and even into the waist here. And if you look on the inside, you can actually see little shards hanging out from where it is busted in. And so anyway, it came to me with a crack. Well, this was open here, so I re-glued it. But it had a crack that went from around here all the way around the tail block, through the tail block. The tail block is cracked, and then all the way up and around here. Yeah, to there. So gave the guy a pretty good price on it, and the idea being that there's no real high bar here that I have to match as far as like trying to make the cracks disappear or anything like that. So this guitar, it's a 1930, 95-year-old guitar. The neck set on it is great. There's really not, there's a little bit of a, roll up on the bridge, but not enough to make the string action too high. It's right at 5/64 on the bass side, the 12th fret. It's had a brass nut put in it at some point in its life. It's had replacement tuners as well, and they look like Grovers, but they don't have it. They just say made in Japan on them. They don't have any kind of a brand name. I got a feeling that maybe they came off of another guitar, maybe a lawsuit or something. Anyway, they work fantastic, but way better than any 95-year-old Klussons were going to work, or whatever they were using at the time. So we also had a brace right here that was cracked almost all the way in half, and I was able to glue that and get it back together. These are really deep here. They're about 5/8, maybe 11/16 deep. Just a little wedge right across here and here. And then on the back braces, I had one that was cracked that got glued, and then one that was separated from the back that got glued back down. So, and also the tail block, like I said, was really in bad shape, cracked, so we fixed that. And then in here, this material was actually just separated and lifting up, and so there were 2 or 3 layers of splintering happening right here. So when I glued the block, I got glue in there as well. I was able to put a spool clamp through the hole for the pickup and clamp that down and get all of that glued up at one time. So that was cool. Anyway, the crack right here, it looks, I was looking in the monitor, it looks worse in the monitor than it does in real life. I had to drill some holes and then put guitar strings through the holes and use little cranks to suck the side together, and then spool clamps on the outside. Oh, I'm sorry. Clamped it up, and then I put those in to put the cleats in. Had to drill little holes to put the cleats in. Anyway, so I did 3 on this side. Now I did 5. Anyway, 4 or 5 on this side actually, because it was a pretty long crack, and then on this side I just did 3 of them. So anyway, I don't know if, I had a guitar sitting on my bench in front of my monitor, so I thought I was up in the camera, but maybe I was not. My bad. Anyway, so let's see what it sounds like. And I'm just going to play some cowboy chord stuff here. Do a better job. pretty decent sounding little guitar and old. But you know what? That's what we love about these things, is that they've been around long enough to get really dried out, get all the resins really hardened up. And anyway, 1930 Gibson. Like I said, parlor size. I don't know what their numbers are. I don't know if I showed you the script on the headstock or not. But yeah, that's about it. So hey, thank you. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that little bit of history there. Take care.